Welcome to another Genshin Impact video. Today I'm gonna start the final act of the Natlan Archon Quest. The grand finale, if you will, where Malvika is gonna go to the Abyss together with the Traveler, at least that's what they said they were gonna do in Act 4, and fight that big Abyss monster that I think is called Gosoitoth or something like that. Anyway, yeah, I'm excited for this quest, and I hope my voice is actually fine because I'm currently a bit sick. So if my voice sounds a bit rough, I apologize. I actually wanted to start this quest like a week ago already, but because I got sick and I had such a sore throat, recording videos was just out of the question. But here we are now. And also if you're wondering where my reaction to Act 3 and 4 is, well, I sadly didn't record that, because I didn't really have much fun recording Act 1 and 2. Not because those were bad quests, I actually really enjoyed the Natlan Archon Quest so far, but for some reason I just didn't really have much fun recording them. And they also didn't get many views, so I decided that it was not worth it. But then I started Honkai Star Rail, and I'm actually having a lot of fun recording story there. So I thought maybe I should give the Genshin story another try, and make some more videos about it as well. At least for this finale of the Natlan Archon Quest, where some really big things are gonna happen, I think. I actually got spoiled on a few things because, you know, I'm active on YouTube, and YouTube just recommends videos that have spoilers in the thumbnails and titles. That's just how it is. Anyway, let's go and actually start this quest now. Okay, here we go. We have to rest. Something gonna happen while we sleep, or is this just... Oh. Are we having a dream? Or did we actually get transferred to the Night Kingdom in our sleep? Interesting. Is the Abyss trying to attack the Traveler? Yeah, seems like this area has been contaminated by the Abyss. Oh wow, that looks cool. It's very similar to the area where we talked to the captain for the first time, right? And there's a bunch of souls over there. Oh, they're trying to get out, but they can't. It's a barrier for abyssal energy. Can Lumine remove it? No, but she can go through it. Felt like her whole body was frozen. Interesting. Oh, so this is like hell for these souls. A cold hell. And the captain is here. With his subordinate. Are those Khaenri'ah souls? My soldiers, yeah, so those are the people from his squad from Khaenri'ah that he led to Natlan during the Cataclysm 500 years ago. Okay, that was an interesting dream. If it even was just a dream. Probably wasn't. Yeah, let's go meet Malvika. And that's the official start of the quest. Okay, there we go. We're at the speaker's chamber. Chilonen is here as well. They're talking about the ancient name for the Traveler. 3 days to forge the name. So yeah, I guess we're gonna address that first, the ancient name, before we actually go to the Abyss. Yeah, we have done a lot of stuff in Natlan so far. If that is not enough to get an ancient name, then I don't know what is. Yeah, ready to be forged, okay. As expected. There you go. Work, Shilon, and then get to work. We need this name ASAP. So that Marika can proceed with her plan. Pretty sure Sitladi can help with that. Yeah, exactly. I knew it. The deepest part of the Night Kingdom. Is this where Gosoitov fled to? In 3 days. Can't be soon enough, Paimon. Let's get going already. Can't wait for that boss fight. I've already done it because I wanted to level my Marika's talents, and you can use the quick access feature nowadays for weekly bosses, even if you haven't unlocked them yet. But in the story it's gonna be a bit different, right? Because they showed in the live stream that the Traveler gets like special powers during the boss fight. So that's gonna be interesting. Can't wait to see that. And I also can't wait to actually unlock Pyro Traveler. I'm actually gonna build Pyro Traveler, but not on this account. Instead on my old account, because I need some more off-field Pyro there, and Traveler can kinda do that. Of course Paimon is worried. She's our trusted travel companion. I personally like Paimon. I know she gets a lot of hate, and I know she can be annoying sometimes, but overall, she's really not as bad as a lot of people make her out to be. It's gonna be hard for Paimon to let Lumine go and do this, because Paimon can't go with us here. The only other time where they were separated was during the Sub-Zerus Festival Samsara in Sumeru, and Paimon like nearly broke from that, so... But don't worry, Paimon, it's all gonna work out fine. Just trust us. We are two very powerful people here, Marika and Lumine. If they can do it, then no one can. Whatever it takes. Even if it means dying in the process. Right, Marika? But she's not gonna die. I don't believe it. Especially since she's a playable character. I kinda wish they would kill off playable characters sometimes, because it would up the stakes a bit. But so far the devs have shown time and time again that they are not willing to kill off playable characters. So even though there's so much foreshadowing for Marika's death, I just really don't believe it's gonna happen. If someone is gonna die, then it's probably the captain, because he's not confirmed playable yet. So yeah, that's my prediction, that if someone dies, it's the captain. Or maybe the Traveler, because they did hint a little bit at it in the live stream that the Traveler might be dying, but then be brought back by the Order of Resurrection probably, because now we do have an ancient name. Or, well, not yet, but we're gonna have one soon. My point is, someone is probably gonna die, but are they gonna die for real? Are they gonna stay dead? I don't know. That depends on who is dying, because if it's Marika or the Traveler, they're definitely not staying dead. Okay, so it's funny time now. Let's forge that name. Exactly, let's go. Yeah, what are we gonna do in those 3 days? Can we just skip them and get to the good part? Because I suspect those 3 days are gonna have hours upon hours of talking. Because that's how it always is, right? In the Archon quests. Sometimes they talk a little bit too much. And by sometimes I mean a lot of times. Okay, we're just gonna rest for 3 days. But resting isn't Lumine's style, apparently. Okay, guess she's just giving us free reign to do whatever we want. Work on a painting, okay. I mean, guess that's one way to pass the time. Well then, don't let us stop you from painting then. See you in 3 days. Bye. I mean, different people have different ways to relax, Paimon. That's just how it is. Who's here? Mulani? Kachina? Oh yeah. Is something wrong? Oh, plan almost falling through? What is happening? Did they plan some big surprise for us? Before we leave? You two realize you still have 3 days So it didn't matter if Mulan overslept here. So it's probably gonna be another party at the hot springs. A send-off party. A huge feast, that sounds nice. Let's go. This is nice and all, but this is exactly what I meant when I said that they talk too much instead of getting to the good parts. Because as nice as the feast is gonna be, this is like the 5th big feast or so that we got in Natlan. And it's a nice thought wanting to send off Lumine and Paimon, but I can already see it coming that it's gonna be like at least half an hour of talking at that feast there about all kinds of stuff. When all we wanna really see in this Archon Quest is the part in the Night Kingdom, right? That's what we're all looking forward to. But since they want the Archon Quests to be really long these days, they always do things like that, where they're just random things where the characters just get sidetracked for days. Which often feels like they're just trying to really drag it out just because. Like, I'm not saying that the feast is not gonna be nice or anything, and the interactions with the characters there are probably gonna be awesome, but still, I really hope that they don't make it too long. Yeah, we could actually invite Mawika. I think Mawika will appreciate it anyway, even if you haven't prepared anything worthy of an Archon. Yeah, exactly. If the feast is in honor for the warriors that are gonna fight the Abyss, then it's not just for Lumine, it's also for Mawika, so just invite her. There she is, painting. Yeah, and you are hereby invited, Mawika, so let's go. That's gonna be a nice surprise for her. She's probably gonna get a heart attack if the Archon just shows up like that. Yeah, just continue treating her as a friend, like you did before. No need to suddenly put her on a pedestal. I mean, not that she's not worthy of being put on a pedestal, but you know what I mean. What about your painting? She has 3 days for this. The feast is not gonna last 3 days. She still has 2 more days for the painting. It's gonna be fine. Okay, now it's finally time to go to the feast. Wait, what? It just said that Mulani's busy with another quest. Archon Quest should take priority over everything else. Like, I know which quest they mean. It's one of the Tribal Chronicles that I wanted to finish weeks ago and still haven't done. But yeah, there's no quest marker. It really paused the Archon Quest for this? Really? Nah, there has to be focus mode for the Archon Quest, right? Yeah. It's so nice that they implemented focus mode, because I remember I had this problem during the Sumeru Archon Quest, because I started a bunch of story quests of the Sumeru characters but never finished them. And then when I did, I don't know which act of the Sumeru Archon Quest it was, I think it was actually the final act, I had to like constantly switch between the Archon Quest and like Tighnari's story quest, because they were constantly conflicting with each other, which was so annoying. But nowadays we can just go focus mode and it's not a problem anymore. Thank God. Oh, Kinich is here as well. I mean, yeah, probably everyone is here. Except, I guess, Xilonen and Zilali, because they're working on the ancient name. Okay, so everyone wants to contribute to the feast. It's probably gonna be the grandest feast in Natlan's history. Just a small send-off. I don't think it's gonna be small, Amina. Surprise, Amina! You brought Mawika. Yeah, that was my idea. But she has as much a right to be here as everyone else. Or even more so, since she's also gonna be on that mission. Oh damn, Paimon doesn't know. Right, we didn't tell Paimon back then that Atea was basically doomed, despite Lumine cleansing her abyssal corruption. Yikes, oh my god, everyone knew except Paimon. We can't even blame Paimon for asking, because he just genuinely didn't know that Atea was in such a bad condition. Yeah, so that's actually on us. And by us I mean Lumine and Mualani for not telling Paimon. But I already know that there are gonna be people who are gonna blame Paimon for asking something so insensitive they're gonna be like, oh, Paimon is so stupid once again and can't read the room. Because there's so many players that jump at every opportunity to hate on Paimon.
アテアおばさんは部族の危機が収束した直後に亡くなったんだ。
Why does Lumine look surprised? She already knew.
ここで暮らす人々のことを一番気にか
She
けてい
was
て
a hero all the way to the end. And that's actually why Marika wanted to attend the party. Because of Atea. Yeah, because they said that she and Atea were hot string buddies, right? I think Atea said that.
みんな元気出して。私たちがアテアおばさんの話をするたびに悲しそうにしてるなんて。
Yeah, we should smile. Today's feast is a happy occasion. The way she dragged Kachina with her. They're still so cute. I love the sisterly bond they have. Yeah, let's go take a walk. And I guess we're gonna have to talk to a bunch of people. So exactly like I thought. A bunch of talking. Yeah, we have actually icons for the different playable characters on the map there. Jansan, Shaska, Kinich. Probably some others as well. Let's just get it over with. Okay, it's finally time for the actual feast. I've been recording for almost an hour already, and we're not even close to starting the actual mission. We haven't even gotten the ancient name yet. That's exactly what I mean, that they waste so much time on talking. But here we are now at the feast. Everyone is here. And now they're talking about blubber beasts. Tatankasaur, I think that's the first time I heard that. Gonna be interesting to see what they look like exactly. I'm not sure when we're gonna get Jansen's tribe, but probably either in the next update or the one after that. Oh. So, Jansen Saurian died in the war. So very recently actually. So she also lost someone. Dreams that feel really real. Okay, that might have something to do with Lumine's dream. They wouldn't mention that for no reason. I'm pretty sure. Did Mulani also dream about someone passed away? Maybe Atea? Yeah, she did. Is it something the captain is doing? Or did we just get a glimpse into the captain's dream? Is he also dreaming about... Yeah, because he said that those souls were his former comrades, so the captain is dreaming about them. And for some reason, Lumine got a glimpse at that. But why is everyone dreaming about the Fallen? Auroran as well? Yeah, okay, so... Definitely not a coincidence. It's not the fourth person that has had a dream like that. And yeah, Lumine is also thinking about the dream she had. It's not just story hour, there's something suspicious about all this. So she did dream about her sister. Yeah, that was to be expected. After all the others also dreamt about dead people and dead Saurians. But those don't seem to be bad dreams from the sound of it. All these dreams so far sound pretty good. Hey guys, I dreamed about the captain. And then they're like, why would you dream about the captain? He's not dead yet. What are your thoughts about the captain? Exactly, Lumine? Yeah, probably. Because it was very different from all the dreams that you guys described. Oh, Marika knows the cause. And now these souls are trying to contact the people they knew in life, in their dreams. Yeah, makes sense, I guess. Should we investigate that? A vision of the future. That's not what it felt like. Are they implying that the captain is gonna die? Like the rest of his squad? I mean, yeah, like I already said, if there is someone dying for real, then it's probably gonna be the captain, because he's not been announced as a playable character yet. Yeah, I guess, do what you can do, Auroran. Maybe it's gonna help. Yeah, let's do it. I'm curious about what this all means. Okay, there they are. Let's see. we can find out what the stream was about. Want a brief sleep and then I guess we'll have to dream again. Well, let's do this. We're not even gonna see what's happening inside. Just gonna stay here on the outside with Marwika and Paimon. Okay. So did it work?
オロル、
Yeah, learn anything useful?
隊長のそばにいた人見たことがある。非現装置の前で
Yeah, he was like the captain's second in command back during the first war in Natlan, right? 500 years ago. Yeah, Paimon, that's exactly it. But we already knew that. Why are we talking about this?
理にかなっているな。
Didn't we want to talk about
似たような性格
what exactly the dream
お
means?
互いにと
Yeah, of course he was famous, Paimon. We already knew that as well. That's another thing that I find a little bit annoying about main quests or quests in general, not just in Genshin, but in every HoYoverse game I've played so far, is that sometimes they just repeat things that we already know again and again and again. And by that, I don't just mean Paimon repeating things. I know that's something a lot of people complain about. No, I mean just in general. Certain things are just repeated over and over again. And it gets so annoying after a while. Thrain. Okay, now that's new. I don't think we knew that name before. So that's the captain's name, if I'm understanding this correctly. So both of them are famous. Thrain and Guthred. And then Thrain went on to become a Fatui Harbinger by the name of the captain. Yeah, we're seeing actual souls. Like Malvika already explained before, right? That the souls are able to, like, contact the living in the dreams. And what we're seeing is probably the captain's dream. And the captain is, like, contacted by the souls of his former Khanrian comrades. That's my interpretation of this so far.
彼はもう何百年も前に亡くなった人物です。どんな理由が
I mean, you literally got possessed by him, Auroron. So why would you say that? Makes no sense. Yeah, that's actually a good point. How are the Khanrians under the captain's command in the Night Kingdom? They're not from Natlan. They don't have ancient names, so... That's interesting. What exactly is going on here? Or are the souls actually inside Capitano? So that's it. Like, Capitano somehow turned himself into, like, his own little Night Kingdom. To store the souls of his comrades. So it's not the same situation that Auroron is in. So how did Capitano do it? Or maybe Guthred did it, yeah.
その可能性が高いと思う。
Maybe we should just go ask Capitano directly. I mean, we are on good terms with him now, right? Oh, but if it's about his true intentions, then he might not be willing to share. Yeah.
同感だ。
We should try talking to him anyway. Okay, back to the party now. Okay, is the party over now? Oh, they're all cheering us on. Nice. I mean, that's the entire point of the party, right? Marwika appreciates the feast. As do we, of course. Thank you very much, everyone. And Marwika's gonna go back. So are we gonna go with Auroron then? To the captain, or... Because I'm pretty sure we are gonna meet the captain at least one more time before we actually go to the Night Kingdom, right? I would be surprised if we don't meet him at least once more before then. Oh, right, the ancient name. I almost forgot about that. Okay, so that's next on the agenda probably, right? So ancient name, then we're probably gonna talk to Capitano one more time, and then it's time to go to the Night Kingdom. At least if nothing goes wrong. Oh, she could already be done? So soon? Then we should probably go with Kachina and see if she's actually right about this. Let's go and check if the ancient name is done. Oh, why is the crate shaking? What's under there? Oh. Okay, no one save him. Just leave him there. Anyway, let's go and get that ancient name now. It's finally time. Oh, right. I forgot this is Genshin, so that means there's even more talking before we actually get the ancient name. At least another hour of talking. I mean, it's nice reminiscing a bit here with Kachina, since she was the first character we met. But I'm just so excited for all the big things that are gonna happen towards the end of this Archon Quest. And I can't wait to get there. So all this talking is just... it's like, just get to the point. Please. Yeah, I know that I did all that. And I also know that the final battle is just around the corner, yeah. So with that being said, let's go and get that ancient name, because we need that for that final battle. But it is very sweet of her that she wants to encourage us. I mean, this scene overall, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just a bit impatient. Because I just want to get to the big fights and lore reveals and that kind of stuff. But these quests always take a long time to actually get to those parts. Okay, let's keep going. And now it's actually finally time to get the ancient name. Well, considering that the marker is in the middle of nowhere, instead of at the Children of the Echoes, where Xilonen is, it seems there's something else first, before we actually get the ancient name. Because I doubt Xilonen is forging the ancient name out here, in the wilderness. Oh, more reminiscing. Okay, yeah. This is where we met Toto. You know what would make me feel lucky? If we actually got to the part where I get my ancient name. At some point. Preferably in the next 1 or 2 minutes and not in the next 10 or 20 minutes. Okay, no more stops before the Children of the Echoes now. Is what I wanted to say. That I hope there's not gonna be any more stops, but we are still not there yet. There's still a distance between this and... Oh my god. They're really dragging this out. This is exactly what I'm talking about when I say that they always drag things out. It was fine reminiscing with Kachina 1 time, but now we've done it 2 times. And if there's now gonna be a 3rd scene where we are reminiscing with Kachina about things that just happened a few weeks ago, basically. Ayo's mom. Okay, now she's gonna talk about Ayo, her little soaring companion. She's gonna be like, oh, do you remember Ayo? Do you remember back at the Children of the Echoes when we met for the first time? And we're just gonna reminisce about the past again, about part of what we went through with Kachina. Which, again, is nice and all, but when it happens 3 times, and every time takes several minutes, when the ancient name is on the horizon, basically, then it just feels infuriating instead of endearing. And I think that's actually one of the biggest problems with the writing in Hoyoverse games. And I'm saying Hoyoverse games here because I've experienced the same thing in Honkai Star Rail, is that they just get too sidetracked sometimes, drag it out too much, and don't get to the point. It's also the reason why the newer Archon Quests are so much longer than the older ones. The older ones were a little bit better in getting to the point. They also had less lore and less big reveals and stuff like that, to be fair. But yeah, a lot of the newer Archon Quests could probably be shortened by at least an hour. And would still be really, really good and have way more than enough like character building and stuff and world building. The way it is right now, it's a bit too much, in my opinion. But enough complaining about that now. I'm just gonna skip to the part of the ancient name now. Okay, but now it's actually finally time, I think. I hope. Yeah, now the quest marker is at the Children of the Echoes, finally. Okay, I can already see Sidlali there. Where's Xilonen? Yep, party's over. So, how's it going? Did you have any trouble with the ancient name? Working on the last part. Are we gonna get a cutscene for when she's finishing it? Seems like Xilonen really wanted to make it to the party, but it's over now. That's sad. Yeah, let's make some food for her. Oh, there she is. So, are you done? Oh, there it is. So we're not actually getting a cutscene for it. I was hoping there would be like an epic forging cutscene for the ancient name. But, well, doesn't seem to be the case. They probably had to save all the cutscene budget for the later parts of this quest. Tumaini, hope. That's a fitting name for the traveler, who has been the hope for every nation so far. So everything's ready now. Just need to strike. That's all that's left to do. Strike at the heart of the enemy. Still one more step. What is it? Okay. So, how do you find out if it has accepted me? Okay, dinner first, and then we test it. Seems like a plan. Okay, here we go. So, let's do this. Ooh. Okay, so far so good. Looks like it's working. Yeah, she is a descender after all. And Sidlali actually knows that, right? Why do I have a feeling that something is gonna go wrong here? I'm all good. Okay, apparently that's already it. Oh, a soul? More than what? What are they doing here? Okay, so she wasn't surprised by the souls being here, but she's surprised by the amount of souls. So basically what she's saying here is just that the situation is getting worse and worse still. Even after we push back the abyss. Is there a way to save them? Yay, another subplot that we have to do before we actually get to the good parts. Okay, so... is this actually something to do or just more talking? More talking, okay. Oh, so Wichama also died. He was the guy that helped us with the Spirit Speaker Stone, right? This feels more like Sidlali's story quest right now than an Archon quest. Are we gonna waste a lot of time on this? Or... oh no, she's just gonna do it like... but no, she's just sending him back, okay. Yeah, a lot of souls here. Can she save them all? Probably not, yeah. Leave it to us. We're gonna win. And save Natlan for real this time. Oh, there's still more, huh? Okay, so if too much time has passed since they died, then she can't send them back. That's sad. No, that's not the punishment you deserve. You deserve better. So I guess this entire spirit subplot here is just to really reinforce once again how bad things are currently in Natlan despite the war being over for now. As if we needed a reminder of that. Oh, there's still more to this, huh? Okay, she could save this one. And another one. Oh shit. He's getting corrupted by abyssal energy. It had to be done, Xilonen. Is there still more? How long is the subplot? Like, seriously, it's... like I said, they're doing this to really hammer home the point that the ley lines are messed up and it's really bad. But did we really need, like, 7 different interactions with these souls for that? Like, 2 or 3 would have been more than enough. Which again brings me back to... and I know I'm sounding like a broken record here, but it's just so dragged out. Shorten it down a bit. You don't need to make it that long. We get it. I get the point you want to make with these souls. But we are over 2 hours into this quest now and we are not even close to getting to the Night Kingdom yet. It's ridiculous how much time they're wasting on subplots that could have been shortened by at least 50%. Oh, it's Io. So those are his grandparents, I guess, that died? Yeah, so let's send them to the Night Kingdom so they can rest in peace. It's cute and all, but do we really need all this Io lore after we already spent like half an hour on this subplot? But they have to go. Otherwise they're gonna vanish for good. Or get corrupted by the abyss like that other guy. So I guess we're just gonna let them go. On their own terms. Well, nothing we can do about it, I guess. Yeah, let's respect their decision. And that is the entire thing that they want us to get out of this. That we really have to save the ley lines, right? That's why they made us do all of this. But like I already said so many times, it could have been shortened. Like, a lot. This didn't need to be like a half an hour subplot. It could have been a 10-minute subplot. And still would have been more than enough to hammer home the point that they're trying to make here. That reminds me of the dream I had about the captain. Why? Oh right, Sidlali doesn't even know about that dream yet. Yeah, that's what I was wondering as well. But then we said that he has them inside himself, right? Not the actual Night Kingdom. Yeah, what exactly is the captain planning? Yeah, let's just focus on the final battle. Okay, we're finally gonna get to the good parts now. Well, yeah, that took quite a while. And now we have to wait until 2 days later, so that's when the actual, like, battle is finally gonna start. But I'm actually gonna end the video here because I'm kind of starting to lose my voice a little bit. I thought I had recovered enough to record a video, but apparently several hours of talking is still a bit too much. And yeah, like I said, I'm losing my voice and my throat is getting sore again than it was before. So probably better to call it a day here and continue tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed it so far. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more Genshin and other gacha content. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, have a nice day.